you're enhancing your skills versus you just stay on the corner, hang with your friends all the time, and as time passes, you're like, oh, what did I do with my life? Oh, I always hear people say that, especially a lot of people that's older than me. Oh, I could have done this. I should have did this when I was younger. I would have been a famous singer. And it's always what up. So I kind of take that and try to use that to build myself up and say, okay, what did they do wrong? Look at their mistakes. And a lot of it was the choices, spending money on shoes to impress people, that clothes come and go, they fade away. And I say I think people should plan accordingly to their life, where they want to go. What you're doing not today affects tomorrow.
Is that what you do?
Yes.
Where do you see yourself? Where do you want to be? I mean, you're a very young man. I mean, where do you want to see? Where do you see yourself?
At first, this was just a hobby, and now this is becoming a career move. So hopefully, I can turn the studio into something where, hopefully, I can make it where it's free. I still need a job, but I would like to create a studio for artists who are trying to do something and actually putting out some real creative and different music and just being themselves, and have something where the poor man or woman can come to the studio and display their artwork and get it shown out through the world.
And have fun in your place.
Yes, at the same time.
Well, when you get up in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
how do you feel? I mean, you are your own inspiration. How do you feel? What do you look forward to?
So I look forward to getting to the next step in with the music, because I have a lot of artists calling me up, and we're trying to we always set an appointment. So I'm trying to, when I wake up, first thing I'm like, okay, what time do I have to go to work, my day job, and try to schedule around that. What time I might have for myself, because that's important. What time I'm gonna spend with my friends and my family, and what time I'm gonna spend with any musician, any artist. So it won't be, because a lot of artists, they get dragged out by just all the time you're in the studio and you're talking about stuff that you're not doing, you're not producing. So I try to shorten the time, and then we make sure we get what we said done that day.
So you're very encouraging at the same time.
I try
You're
to.
very encouraging. Now you have a website.
Yes,
You want to tell the audience what the website is,
all right.
please?
It's web.mac.com/charm26, or the simple, the new one is Twitter at PCity401.
Now, you want to tell us what Peace City 401 stands for?
P City, try to make it simple. P for Providence, the city of Providence, and 401, that's the area code.
So for those who want to tap into Charm Howie, also known as Black Chizz, and what his record company does or how he created it, you could tap into P City 401
At
on Twitter.
mac.com.
At mac.com.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or the Twitter.
Or the Twitter. Now, you have other artists that are within your company.
Yes.
You want to tell us about that? How do they correlate to what you do?
Well, basically, everything I do on my label, since I have the full control of that, because I know I don't want to sound funny, but Spider-Man had this quote. He's like,
You can say Spider-Man.
Okay. Now I like Spider-Man. I like comics, but
Okay.
and you forget the quote. But what was it? Spider-Man said, "With great power comes great responsibility." That was a quote in the movie. So we have the power over the music. So since I have that power, I'm trying to push the good music, push the bad music out. They can do it anywhere else they want. I'm not telling them they can't do it. But in my studio, I have that control. I don't want to be responsible when Judgment Day comes.
Mm-hmm.
That I led people into the wrong direction.
Very honorable of you.
So, and the whole thing is, the P City projects. I have my friends I grew up with. A lot of the people, they don't know that, but a lot of people that are working with me is the people I was looking up to when I was growing up. In high school, he goes by Mr. Raw, for Raw. They do a lot of good music. He does reggae. They're very, very good, very good. They work with me on projects. I work with them on projects on their entertainment label. And then I have other artists, Righteous. He was my mentor for when I got into college. He works with me. He's the one that got me into recording music. So he inspired me a lot. And then I went the full edge.
So if anyone wants to be part of your Peace City
The team.
Records,
Like we call
team.
call it the Peace City Movement.
The Peace City Movement, they can email you
Mm-hmm.
or tap into your webpage and communicate with you that way?
Yes.
And what do they have to do to qualify? I mean, what?
Oh, to qualify, this gotta be motivated. Can't be on CP time. That's important. If
Okay,
they say they're gonna be there at 6, they have to be there at 6, not 9 o'clock.
gotcha. So you hear that? You say you're going to be there at 6, you know, they have to be there at 6 o'clock. Wow, that's interesting.
And I forgot to mention,
Okay,
Eunice the Poet. We have an album coming out.
yes,
It's actually a spoken word album.
okay.
It's called Lost Thoughts of Poetry.
Lost
Lost Thoughts of Poetry.
Poetry, okay.
We were real hard on it. It's 2 years.
Oh, really?
2
And when
years
is this taking place?
Hopefully next week, say a week or two, in this
Okay.
August 2009.
Would that be displayed in your webpage?
Yes.
Okay, so tap into his webpage. My next question is, what do you do during your spare time? I mean, you're focused on your music, you're focused on your everyday inspirational things. What do you do to relax outside of all of this? Or do you relax?
I really don't relax.
I know it's hard for me to relax. My relaxation entails working, other than meditating a little, but otherwise.
I try to relax. I really don't have much time. When I do, if I have 5 minutes, I don't know why I buy video games. I don't get to play them. But sometimes I sit back, play the Xbox, or just I'm either at the gym or I cut hair too as well as I'm a barber. But that's not with the music thing. But I'm either talking to somebody trying to figure out another way to build up this movement that we're working on.
Now, I meant to ask you, Will Smith. What do you like a lot about Will Smith? What inspires you about Will?
That's my heart right there.
Oh, yeah?
Because he started off with the Summertime.
The song. I love that song.
Between him and Michael Jackson,
Yep.
they made music that you still play today,
Mm-hmm.
and it's still good. And anybody can listen to it. They can play that anytime that song goes on, and we're in college, or you're around some thug situations. Everybody listens to that music. It's not only for one genre of people or one culture. Everybody listens to them songs. And I think Will Smith, he continued to do positive music, and he said that even though people was badgering him, he continued to do what he believed in, and then he went into movies. And the funny thing is that everybody made fun of him for doing that, but if you look now, all the artists that are out now, like the major artists that are into the street type music, which I'm not knocking, but now they're doing the same thing with the movies. First it was everybody doesn't like the police and all this situation. He did Bad Boys. Now every gangster rap you see is doing a movie, and they're starring as police. They're doing police roles. Everything that because there was actually some tracks that came out making fun of him on the CDs for what he does, and then you see like them same artists trying to follow his footsteps.
Yeah.
And I think he's a great actor, and he came from rapping to comedian to a big movie star.
Yeah,
He did
exactly.
it. And he wasn't scared to show his talents. And
So is that how far you want to get?
I would like to.
Hopefully.
I would like to.
I think we all look for that. Absolutely. Do you have a girlfriend?
Not at the moment.
Yeah, this is the first time you've asked that in my show.
Oh, okay.
No,
not at the moment.
it's only because you keep busy and you keep that positive outlook, and you seem to really do a lot of good things. And I wonder if there's a special lady in your life that shares any of this with you. No?
Yeah. I guess I'm picky. I would say I'm picky because